Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of English with Strangers. My name is Rawson, and I host this virtual podcast where I interact with people who are trying to learn this language. So, if you also want to improve your spoken English or you want to learn English online, then you can drop me a message on my number and we can have a session like this or we can start learning together. Now, let's get to know our guest and start our session. Hi, Pratibha. Tell us about yourself.
Hi, sir. Yeah, sure. Hi, my name is Pratibha. Um, uh, I'm done with my school. I'm a first year college student now. I've decided to pursue BSc in chemistry. My hobbies include reading books. I play chess and I'm learning guitar too. That's a
Nice.
bit
A lot of
about me.
hobbies.
Yeah, yeah, I try to learn a lot.
Every time you are meeting somebody new, you have to reintroduce yourself. And it gets
Yeah,
so,
that's I can
yeah.
understand. It's a bit boring.
But for English learners, I don't think it should be boring because you have to build that muscle memory, and
Yeah.
especially if you are meeting new people, if you don't know them, it's going to be very difficult to hold a conversation.
Yeah, in order to start a conversation, you need to know a bit about him or her. Like what are you gonna talk about if you know nothing about the person? So if you know that okay, she's from this place, she has these hobbies, so you can talk about them, right? Like if I
Yeah,
have hobby of reading books, we can talk about books. If I tell you that I love to play chess, we can talk about chess. So
yeah,
it's a nice start, right?
yes. So you are in first year of college, or are you planning to enroll yourself?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I am like my college will start on 15th of July, so I'm
Hmm.
just free these days.
Hmm. So how did you learn English? You are already able to speak fluently. So tell us, for the viewers who are struggling to
I
speak, especially people think that we can't learn spoken English when we are in high school, but you learned it in your high school, right?
Yes, I
Yeah.
did it in my high school.
Hmm.
The most part of it. Basically, I didn't learn it for the sake of learning because once I tried learning Korean, but I gave up in just 2 days because I was not passionate in it. But if I
Yeah.
talk about English, I've always loved it. I love the way we speak in English. We can learn a lot. We can talk to many people through it. So that has always been interesting to me. And I started learning English when I was in seventh or eighth. So it's a long process for me. I did it by speaking to many people. I mean, maybe thousands by now. I've spoken to people from India, from Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka,
Hmm.
Italy, Russia, all of them. So I
Hmm.
have experience to talk to people now. I
Hmm.
even host groups and then talk to them, but they are only like voice calls. So
Yeah.
I don't have experience in video calls, but if it comes to voice calls, I can handle big groups as well. So
Hmm.
I've done that a lot in many years. It's a big journey for me
Hmm.
and it's still
So
going on.
have you started talking to YouTubers now? Like people who are
Yeah, I have
creating.
started like maybe one or two. This is my third one.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So how has been your experience so far? Are you enjoying this?
I am loving it. Yeah, I'm loving it a lot because if you're able to see the person, you can see the emotion, whether he's smiling or he's just bored. You can
Yeah.
see that through the
Hmm.
screen. So it's better this way through video calls.
Do you also have a channel where you are posting content?
No, not really. Not right
Hmm.
now.
So you don't have any
I
plans for
am
that?
maybe in the future. I just wanna grab a big experience of talking to people through video calls and maybe teaching, and maybe after that I'll start. I have not planned it yet. Any YouTube
Wh-
channel or
What are
stuff
you
like
waiting
that.
for?
I don't know. I still think that I need improvement in me. Obviously, I always keep learning, but I think that I should talk to more people before starting any YouTube channel. I have that uh thing in me which says that you have to be perfect in it in order to start something,
Hmm.
but that's not the case. I understand it, but I need like a little improvement in me. The way I talk to people, the way
Hmm.
I approach people, I want to improve in that a
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
I get that. Like a lot of time we are waiting for being perfect, and
Mm-hmm.
especially putting ourselves on the internet, uh, we have a lot of expectations from
Yeah.
ourselves. But the thing is that this is a great way to document things. Maybe after 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
when you will watch your first video, you will think that, oh, I was not that good. but you are going to feel
Mm-hmm.
that way no matter when you are going to post that video. Maybe after 2 years,
Yes.
you post that video. After next 2 years, you will think that, were they speaking like this? I should have waited another two
Mhm.
years. So I think the
Yeah.
regret is
So
always
there's
going to be there.
always a scope for learning, and when you'll watch your previous video, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I didn't used to talk well, but I'm
Hmm.
glad that I started it that time.
Yeah.
If I hadn't started it that time, then I wouldn't have reached here today."
Hmm.
So yeah, that plays an important role.
You already know it, but still, what are you waiting for then?
Mhm. I don't know. I didn't even think about it. Like now when I'm talking to people, they are suggesting me that you should start a channel or something
Hmm.
like that, but I haven't put much thought in it yet. I'll think about it maybe later.
Yeah. So you mentioned that you were learning Korean and you gave up in just 2 days.
Yeah, I gave up because I think it was of no use for me because I'm never going, like, maybe I'll visit that country once or twice, but what will I get if I learn that language? No offense, but I think it's not that useful for me.
Yes.
Yeah. English is far better if I give time to it, if I invest
Hmm.
time in it.
Yes, I also remember when I was in high school, I used to watch anime a lot. And I thought that, how
Yes.
about I start learning Japanese? But I saw
Mhm.
the alphabet, all the things, and I realized, you know what?
It's
It's
hard.
it's not gonna be worth it. Yeah, if you are planning to
Mhm.
travel, if you're gonna spend a lot of time,
Mhm.
then obviously you can use all those language skills. But I thought I should
Mhm.
stick with this language. So
Yeah, if you're going there for any study purpose or job purpose, then yes,
hmm,
it will be fruitful. But if you're just in India and you're not really talking to any Korean or Japanese, then it's of no use. Yeah, you can watch anime in that language, but that's
yes.
it, nothing more than that.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So what are you watching these days? Have you stopped watching those Korean shows?
Ah, so I used to watch those Korean shows when I was 16 or 17.
Hmm.
That's from where I started. Like I started from K-pop music. I still remember when I first listened a song in my entire life. It was from BTS. And then slowly I got introduced to English songs. Then I started loving them. Then English movies. So
Hmm.
I'm watching English movies these days. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, for beginners, do you think watching films can help them to improve their language?
If you love watching films, then sure, go on, and it will obviously help. Like, maybe you won't be able to understand all of it, but you'll
Hmm.
like few words or few sentences. It will obviously help you.
Yeah.
But make
Eh,
sure you pick up a movie in which you have interest. Like if you like thriller or horror, you can go for that movie. That
yeah.
way you'll be entertained too, right?
Yes, yes. I mean, that's the thing about watching films, or be it any kind of media. If you are interested,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to put effort. And like, input is
Yes.
going to be important. A lot of people think that, why I'm
Mm-hmm.
not able to form my sentences, why I'm not able to hold a
Mm-hmm.
conversation. My friend, if you don't
Mm-hmm.
have any kind of input here, if you don't know anything about that topic, you are never gonna hold that conversation, right?
Yes,
So
exactly.
watching films, reading, or consuming any sort of media will give a lot of ideas to you, that how you can
Exactly, you
continue a
will know
conversation.
how people actually talk to each other, how they greet, how they say goodbye, and everything through movies or through like YouTube videos. You can watch them and you can learn from them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's important.
Hmm. So what's your favorite form of media consumption? How do you like to entertain yourself?
I mean, I've watched many movies. I've watched series. There is a series called Friends. It's a famous one. It's an American series. I've watched few episodes of that series. And I do watch movies. I've watched Disney movies as well. Yesterday I was watching Moana too. So
Okay.
yeah, any kind of movies, be it animated or another ones.
Hmm. A lot of
Yeah.
people think that animated films are for kids. But people who watch anime, people who have watched films from Disney, like, yeah, obviously the targeted audience from Disney is kids and young adults,
Mm-hmm.
or teenagers. But I think those movies are
Mm-hmm.
for everyone. We can have a good time watching them, and especially if
Yeah,
you're
you'll
learning a language.
obviously get to learn a lot. Like you'll learn many things. Like if you're learning English, you'll learn new words. Then they also sing songs in between. If you imitate that song, you'll learn a lot. Like your accent will change a bit. And so it helps. Any kind of movies, be it animation or Disney, it helps,
Hmm.
obviously, if you're
Uh,
learning.
you are from Jammu, right?
Yes, I am.
Hmm. So, what about your friends? Do they speak English, or what do you guys usually discuss?
I've never really spoken to them in English, but I'm sure they can speak English since we are from the same school and
Hmm.
it was an English medium school, so they can obviously hold a conversation in English. But yeah, I think for me, I've spoken to many people. They obviously won't have that much of experience, but I
Hmm.
think they can have a bit like little conversation in English too.
Hmm. So, I think your school ended this year in 2026.
Yes, no, it actually ended in 2025. I took a drop in between because I was preparing for that exam, and then I
Hmm.
found out that no, I don't want to be an engineer. So I
Hmm.
was like, okay, that's fine. I wasted 1 year, but I invested it in me. I
Hmm.
studied. Now I know how to actually sit and study, so I know a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, so it ended in 2025.
so what was the highlight for you of your
Highlight?
whole school? Your school?
My school. So when I like my school ended on March, I guess. So there was a function in February of
Hmm.
annual function. I had exam in like 2 weeks, but there was an opportunity to be an anchor in school function. I grabbed that opportunity
Hmm.
and I was an anchor. So
Hmm.
that was the only achievement. Whenever I think about my school,
Hmm.
I remember the stage where I was referring to 200 people in the audience. That was the highlight for me. And obviously, like school memories. I've studied there for like 14 years. So there are many other memories as well.
Hmm. Uh, but how did you prepare for it, that anchoring role?
Yeah. So there was one another friend with me. We obviously there was Chat GPT. We took help from Chat GPT. The script was Hindi plus English. We made dialogues, what we're gonna talk, and we had list of those events like dance and everything, dance scripts, everything. We had a list of all the groups. So
Yeah.
we managed to keep that, and we included shairis and stuff. Tell about the school, what like tell about the teachers in school and
Hmm.
everything about the
Yeah.
school basically.
I think anchoring requires a lot of energy and too much
Yeah,
preparation.
it was so freaking exhausting. I mean, we kept standing for like 6 hours straight.
Hmm. Yeah.
And like it was so exhausting because we had to speak and we had to stand up, we had to smile all the time, address the
Yeah.
audience. And whenever there was a bit fault in the music, we had to say sorry for that. So it was exhausting for me. Yeah.
Hmm. I never hosted any show when I was in my school, any kind of program, because I
Mm-hmm.
was really introverted. I didn't have
Mm-hmm.
many friends. Whoever was in my classroom, only with them I hung out. Had a very small circle. But recently, a teacher approached me from my colony. He has his
Mm-hmm.
own institute. He told me, Roshan, why don't you hold this upcoming program I have in my coaching center? And I said, all right, let's give it a shot. But I didn't know that it's gonna be this tiring, and it was just
Mm-hmm.
like the audience was completely dead. They didn't care who was speaking, what he was speaking. They were busy, and they all were teenagers. So you won't believe
Mm-hmm.
how tiring that job was. And at one point, I regretted it
Yeah.
so much that, man, I should not have accepted it.
Yeah, that depends on the audience. Like
Hmm.
it depends. Like obviously you have to keep it engaging. And when I was on the stage, the first few lines they were listening to me, but the back ones they were not. So we cannot do
Yes.
anything about it. That's the truth. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm. But again, if you have an audience who is eager to listen to you, or at least paying some kind of attention, then it becomes worth it. Like, yeah, I have
Yes.
prepared. I'm putting this much energy. This guy is listening to me, or these people are listening to me.
Mhm.
But if the audience is dead, you feel no
Yeah, so
confidence.
you
Am I
get
making some kind of
disappointed,
mistakes?
right?
Yeah, you question your own abilities.
Yeah, exactly. But
Uh,
that's fine.
I
Mhm.
mean, yeah, that is again an exposure, going on a
Yes.
stage, public speaking,
Mhm.
and this is not something you can learn from a book or talking on a video call. Regardless of how good of a speaker
Okay.
you are, going on a
Hey,
stage.
can you like give me a minute? Like I'm having a call. I'll just give my mobile to the mama. So you're from Bihar, right? How's
Yeah,
the weather there? Like, Is it too
It's
hot?
unbearable. It's unbearable. Luckily, we had some rain last week,
Mm-hmm.
so a few days, some clouds, nice windy out there,
Mm-hmm.
but again, it's scorching hot. So
Yes,
all of
and
whole.
actually there was something I heard about Bihar. So actually the Prime Minister of Nepal, they like made a map, and in
Hmm.
that map they included Bihar too,
Bihar.
and made it Akhand Nepal, something like that. So what are your
Yes, yes,
thoughts on that?
yes. It was
What
quite funny.
what was your reaction?
I don't know whether it was intentional or somebody made a mistake. If it was official,
Mm-hmm.
then I think they need to take care of their geography because Nepal and Bihar, yeah, but maybe
I mean,
they must have
I
made
was
some
so
mistakes.
shocked. Yeah, I don't think they made mistakes. They're actually trying to take, like, they are just saying that Bihar is ours. And I was furious because how can
Hmm.
they do that? It's our part,
Yeah.
it's India's part, right? So,
Yes, yes,
yeah,
yes.
obviously it can never happen.
It
And
does happen
yeah.
like on border. If you see Pakistan is fighting, China is fighting, but I
Uh,
don't think Nepal can do that because they are not
no,
that
no, no,
strong.
no, they
Even if you
cannot.
see geographically or military wise, we are strong.
Mm-hmm.
But I
They
don't
cannot.
know. I don't actually know about it. I saw only a couple of memes on it, and I thought
Me
maybe,
too.
yeah. So
I was just like, I was laughing at the same time. I was furious because obviously, whenever someone tries to take your part, it's not that great.
yeah.
So, yeah.
So now that you have started talking to people, what are your future plans
Mhm.
with your new degree, the kind of skills you are learning? What are you planning to do in the future? I know this is the
I
most annoying
mean,
questions for teenagers, but if you this is also very important. If you know what you are doing,
Mhm.
then at least you can keep going, keep going.
Yeah, so actually there are two types of goals, right? One is short-term goal and one is long-term goal, the
Yeah.
career one. So the short-term goal is just that I want to speak more and more. I want to teach. I want to see what it actually feels like when you teach a group of people, and when they improve, you get that satisfaction. Oh, okay, I'm teaching them and they're learning.
Hmm.
No feeling can be better than that, I feel. So
Yeah.
yeah, teaching is the short-term goal of mine in 1 or 2 years. I want to do
Hmm.
this.
So, do you want to do it online or do you want to work for somebody else?
Yes,
Maybe in.
I
Hmm.
think online would be the best one because through online you can manage it with the college because I'll have to go to college too, right? So if it's online, I can manage the timing and everything. But if it's offline, you need to travel, you have to reach there on time every day. So it's a bit like not, it's a bit tiring.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. Freelancing is something I think we all are blessed with, especially this generation. Earlier, if you
Mm-hmm.
see 10 years ago, uh,
Mm-hmm.
just if you had to find some kind of gig, either you had to go somewhere, and it was not easy.
Mm-hmm.
And especially in a small
Mm-hmm.
town, it's very difficult to get part-time jobs.
Mm-hmm.
But because of this freelancing culture, you can
Yeah,
do video
freelancing, like
editing.
editing and stuff.
Hmm.
You can learn them, you can professional in it, and you can literally build a job out of it. So it's a great opportunity.
Yeah. So, last question on this topic of language learning. Like at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, this is a podcast where we learn spoken English. So, if somebody who is
Yeah.
completely lost, they don't know what to
Mm-hmm.
do, they're feeling underconfident, and they're always searching on YouTube 90 days, 60 days courses. But even after putting effort, they're not able to learn. What will you say to them? And let me correct myself, they're not putting effort. If they were putting effort, then they would not have to search these things. Go ahead. What will you suggest them?
Okay. So first of all, you have to stop searching 90-day course, 60 days course. It's not
Guys,
gonna
please
help
do
you.
it.
It's a
Guys, please do it. I have started creating a series which is called 90 Days of
Mhm.
Spoken English course. If you will not search it, I think those videos will
Mhm.
flop. Yeah, sorry, Pratibha. Go ahead.
Obviously these will help you, but if you are having expectation that in 90 days I'll be like very fluent and I will be able to talk to natives, no, that's not gonna happen. It's a
Yeah.
journey. You will learn gradually, where obviously 90 days course will help you set the base. You will
Yeah.
you will be able to communicate with people, and you'll be able to hold a like general conversation. So
Yeah.
I will just say that you should just create an environment, like listen to English songs, watch English movies, talk to people, write in English. it's a slow process, but it will help you. And don't be like, okay, I'm gonna learn in 60 days, I'm gonna learn in a week. That's a bet, a flop idea. It's a slow process, and you need to have a bit of patience in you. Obviously,
Yeah.
you will learn if you put efforts.
Yeah, it's good to give yourself some kind of challenge that let me try this for the next 60 days, next 90 days. That
Yes.
will help you with your
Yes.
consistency. Let's say if you
Yep.
are following somebody, they are uploading one video every second day or every day,
Mhm.
you know your
Mhm.
routine is fixed that maybe around 5
Mhm.
o'clock, maybe around 6 o'clock, I'll sit down, I'll watch the video, I'll do the worksheet, and I'll find on the internet people like us with whom I can talk.
Yes.
So that 60 and 90 days will give you a structure for your base.
Yes, you will set a base for yourself, right?
Yeah.
You will be working on yourself, on your English every day at that
Huh.
time. So it will help you set a base for you. You can
Uh-huh.
obviously take it forward. You can obviously expand it to 180 days and like that. You can
Yeah,
increase it, right?
and also when you start putting too much pressure on yourself that you stop enjoying it. So instead of
Mm-hmm.
saying that you, no, I have to learn this in 90 days. Again, for some people it is possible, but a lot of people will fail this. So instead, create
Yep.
that environment, surround yourself with this language,
Mm-hmm.
consume media,
Yep.
read a
Mm-hmm.
lot, watch a lot, and figure it out that how to
Yeah,
talk
like
to
try to
people.
find people who are learning the same language as you.
Hmm.
It's English for us, so join WhatsApp communities in English, and
Yeah.
yeah, all that stuff that you're saying.
Hmm.
That will help.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you'd like to add before we wrap up?
Yeah, I think I'm just done with it. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah. So thank you, Pratibha. Thank you for your time. It was lovely chatting with you. Hopefully, we will have another session in
Yeah,
future.
for me too. And I'm really grateful that you accepted my request.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was really, really nice conversation for me too. Thank you.
See you.